Sea Viper didn't make it in, which is a real shame. More for me than anyone else, of course. I personally have no interest in Dan, Rose or Oro, to be perfectly frank. Akira, on the other hand, let's see. Yeah, I could be interested. But she's not going to join the game for another year or so what do I do until then? Today's video is a super short one, but please click that like button, leave a comment, subscribe and hit the bell notification anyway if you want to see more content on this channel. I was really looking forward to that Street Fighter V update, but for the wrong reasons if I'm being completely honest. I was so hopeful that Sea Viper was going to make it in that I've kind of ignored the greater picture while the presentation was going on. I also got quite annoyed when Kenny Omega simply brushed away that little Sea Viper figurine on his desk. Let's be completely honest though, the presentation was pretty awesome, especially by Capcom's fighting division standards. After all these years of absolutely awful communication from them, it's so nice to see that they took a good and long hard look at the Monster Hunt team's way of presenting updates and then mimicked that to a certain degree. Dan, Rose, Oro and Akira have been announced already, and one more is supposed to be revealed towards the end of next year. And no, I don't think that last character can be Sea Viper, as that would be so far down the line that I honestly don't even want it to join at that point anymore. Also, she is not a big enough character to close out the game if we're being honest about this. With her not being an SF5, I should just take solace in the fact that she might at least have better chances to get into the next Capcom fighting game, be that Street Fighter 6 or something else. What caught my eye on the Season 5 roadmap more than anything else was the mention of a new battle mechanic that's going to be added towards the end of this year. I have no clue what that could be of course, but I hope it's going to be more exciting than the addition of Red Focus was. That's not to say that Red Focus was a bad mechanic, it was really strong and gave you a ton of options. But it was just a powered up version of an already existing mechanic. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter hoping that it would be a universal parry, but that's highly unlikely. There are too many characters who already have parries in one form or another, like Ryu, M. Bison, Armika, Kuma, Colleen, Abigail and even Gil. Who knows though, it might just be as likely as anything else. We won't know until they tell us more. While I doubt it's critical odds either to be added this late into the game's lifecycle, considering how much work that would entail, which means costs. It could be that too, we'll have to wait and see, but I'm excited for something new to the system. Told you it was going to be a short one today. If Sea Viper had been added, I probably would have gushed a lot more about her and what I'm expecting to see from her in SF5. But now I'm at least excited to see how this new mechanic and how Akira is going to turn out. If I remember things correctly, she's only the third character from the rival school's IP to make the jump to another game. Kyosuke was in CVS2 and Batsu was in Tatsunoko, whereas with Batsu I can't really say much as I'm not really a big fan of the battle system in Marvel style versus games. I did like how Kyosuke handled it compared to his rival school's blueprint. Long story short, I'm curious about Akira. What are your thoughts on Capcom's presentation? Did you get the character you wanted? What did you think about the overall flow of the presentation? Capcom's also asked for feedback themselves. I highly recommend that you take their survey to let them know that we, the players, actually want proper communication lines like this, if not better. I've linked the tweet to that survey in the description. Share your thoughts in the comments, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch and Twitter, the links are as always in the description below. Thank you very much for watching this video all the way to the end. I know this one was short, but still, thank you. My name's Sasa and I will see you in the next video.